KULTSTAREXXXCLUSIVE, exclusive. KULTSTAREXXXCLUSIve. Yeah. Man, we got hella Jacob. We don't have hella none. We got a large amount of information that needs to be given out to the public. Not just the public though. It's very specific beings that need to come, you know what I'm saying, into contact with this information. You know what I'm saying? And then there's beings that once this type of information becomes, you know what I'm saying, mainstream, once it begins circulating within the minds of the major population, they're gonna be like, all right, who the heck did this? We need to start, you know what I'm saying? But there's also beings who know that this is inevitable. So the question is, what will they do? That's the question I'm stuck on now. So what are they gonna do now, man? Hopefully it's not nothing too crazy, because I'm not trying to, you know what I'm saying, lose anything precious to me. Technically, is there anything even precious to me anymore? Hold up. Check it. I'm turning to that Miles Morales Spider-Man, bro. Nah. But in all seriousness, that might be what I do for like maybe a stream or two. You know what I'm saying? Just to switch it up. But you might be wondering, what type of information are you talking about? The fact that we could have heaven on earth? The fact that some people, you know what I'm saying, we don't have to pay to live, you know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying? I don't know, man. It's just crazy. They're saying that certain things I'm seeing right in front of me could be AI. I'm like, damn. But let's just keep it cordial, right? And stay on topic. Woo! I'm gonna bring up something. Sheesh. I'm gonna bring up something that, you know what I'm saying, was mentioned yesterday in my stream. And here, I'll even condense it down, you know what I'm saying, to this one, so you don't have to watch the whole thing of that. Basically, we were talking about some red pill stuff, some methods on how to pick up women, how to, you know what I'm saying, attract women. And to just sum it all up very simply, it's just very simple, bro. Just hit a flow state, you know what I'm saying, and then start talking about something that you fuck with. Start expressing yourself authentically, and then see who picks up with the signal. You know what I'm saying? And then the people that rock with you, or the girls that rock with you, it's gonna pick up the signal. Hi, what's up? What's poppin', bro? What's up? Sky, B. But more importantly, Operation Angel Tears, bro. We're about to make something so beautiful on Earth that's gonna make the angels cry, bro. It's gonna make the angels cry. Where are you? Where from you? Where am I from? Bro, I couldn't even tell you, bro. I lost my memory when I spawned in as a baby, bro. When I was a little baby, I don't even, like, maybe when I was a kid I remember, but I don't remember that far back into my life now, so I couldn't even tell you. You know what I'm saying? Something's pointing me towards Sirius. Something's pointing me towards Orion, bro. Which country? What they call America, bro. Tamari. Turtle Island, whatever. You know what I'm saying? Then they call some of it Moo. You know what I'm saying? But yeah. For now, I'll say America, bro. It's interesting too. I heard that Mexico, Canada, North America, and South America is apparently also supposed to be America, but maybe South America is pushing it. So lucky being an American. I mean, it depends, bro. I am lucky in a lot of ways for it. Yeah, that is true though. I'm from India. Yo, shouts out to India, bro. Eventually I'm gonna go to India, bro, to do a speaking tour or something like that, or maybe not a tour, but eventually I will go to India, bro, and to speak to the Indian people. Probably talk to them about Hinduism, and then also talk to them about just general stuff. Maybe information that they haven't heard of, and then they can give me information that they, you know what I'm saying? I'm trying to get as much forbidden knowledge as possible, bro. Bro, even this nigga Hitler pulled up to India because of the type of stuff that they were tapped into allegedly, man. So, yeah, shout out to India, bro. Coming October to Kolkata. I mean, maybe, bro. I don't know if I'll have enough money to do it this year. But if I have, you know what I'm saying, maybe. You never know, man. I've gone to a bunch of different countries, states, I'm saying continents in these past 2 years that I never thought I'd go to. You know what I'm saying? Just within a year's time, I went to Miami. Holy shit, the fuck? Oh, no. But yeah, I went to Miami, Tennessee, Chicago, I think it's Illinois. But like, yeah, I went to a bunch of other places that I never thought I would go to. You know what I'm saying? But yeah, I will be pulling up to India eventually, man. But like, speaking of India, right? I don't know how much of this is true, but they say, I've heard that a lot of people, where my English is weak, please talk slowly. Yo, my fault, man. Okay, I'll try to slow it down a little bit. It's something about India that I heard a while ago, and they said that a lot of the population over there in India is vegetarian. And I thought that was interesting because basically the way that information was brought up was through two guys having a debate about veganism and whether or not eating meat is ethical. And basically, one of the guys was like, yeah, a lot of the food, like crops and grains and stuff like that, that we farm and that we cultivate is used to feed livestock animals. So a lot of that food, if we went vegan or vegetarian, a lot of that food could be used for other purposes. A lot of that farmland could be used for other purposes. Jay Rutherford, ask a question and we'll get esoteric. But I'm like, yeah, you know, I just saw an ad. Indian food is mind-blowing. I've never tried it. I actually have a guy that I met in a rehab, bro. This dude named G. Like, I think his full name was Gurjeet, but we just called him G for short because his name was complicated to say and spell because it was an Indian name. But come and enjoy. Bro, you know what I'd enjoy right now is if I could turn off all the noise from these vehicles. But yeah, bro, I will pull up and enjoy the food. But I actually have a guy from where I'm from in my near my town where I grew up at, where he owns the Indian restaurant. His family owns one, so he told me that if I pull up and I just ask for him, then I could get a free meal, bro. Rostogola. I will, bro. I'll try it, bro, eventually. But that's what I was saying, man. I seen an ad for a game called Farmville 3 to be exact, and I'm thinking, yo, imagine if we had that type of shit in schools where niggas just learn how to farm. You know what I'm saying? From a young age, and then you just had mandatory farming every once in a while, bro. Like, you don't have to even do it every day. There's enough people in the world for it to get like split up, you know? You could have like literally 1 hour of a fucking month to do some farm work. And then the rest of the time you could be doing whatever else you wanted. But it's like, bro, you could optimize you could optimize this stuff, especially like you just said. I'm lucky to be American. You know what I'm saying? A lot of Americans sadly are retarded, bro. And not in like a literal sense as in they're mentally retarded, but they're just extremely stupid and lacking in knowledge, you know what I'm saying? So like, to me, it's just like, damn, you know what I'm saying? Like, they have the ability to basically let niggas kill themselves, but they don't have the ability to whip motherfuckers into shape. Not even whip them into shape. Literally pamper them into shape. You know what I'm saying? So it's just like, damn. You know what I'm saying? We got these new cameras I've been seeing on Twitter. I don't even know if it's real or not, but there's these new cameras or new surveillance systems being put up in cities in America or whatever. I'm like, bro, you have the ability to do that, but you don't have the ability to catch these pedophiles and these motherfucking human traffickers that are literally in the country. No, bro, it's because it's an inside job. You know what I'm saying? That's why this shit has to go. I seen people still posting about QAnon in 2K26. I'm like, bro, sure, Trump might be, you know what I'm saying, a man on the inside in a certain sense, as in his job is to kind of fuck things up from the inside out, but, you know what I'm saying? When's the last time this dude released the Epstein files? You know what I'm saying? It just goes to show you that nobody really on our side, quote unquote. I seen this girl earlier today. You know what I'm saying? She was talking about the situations of like, you know what I'm saying, like crises and stuff like that, and like wars and stuff. And she was talking about how you gotta avoid men at all costs. Sorry, this dude's gone, so I don't speak so slow anymore. But basically, she's saying you gotta avoid men at all costs in these situations because a lot of people, or not like, well, I mean, in this case, men specifically, right? A lot of men will take advantage of the crisis situation to go ahead and like rape people and stuff. And I'm like, yeah, that's true. I can see that happening. You know what I'm saying? Then she went on to say, there's niggas in the comments pretty much being racist. Or, you know what I'm saying, whatever they were being. They might have been being xenophobic or, you know what I'm saying? I can't even use the word religious phobic because religion, to a certain extent, is getting you blacklisted, you know what I'm saying? Where I'm from, at least. But, you know what I'm saying? She's saying, oh, they're doing it by location. Like most people might say Africa or something. Most people might say, the Middle East. But then she was like, nah, this goes for any country, in any location, any race, any area. It also goes for soldiers and humanitarian workers who take advantage of these situations to then rape the people that are actually, you know what I'm saying, the victims of the war or the crisis, you know what I'm saying? I'm like, damn, that's true. You know what I'm saying? You even go back to World War II, what these Russians were doing to the women after they, you know what I'm saying, pulled up. And I'm just sitting there like, okay, yeah, it makes sense. There's a lot of demons in this world. This world's basically got turned into hell, nigga. You know what I'm saying? For a lot of people. For me, it's hell Weenie Hut Juniors, you know what I'm saying? But for like a lot of people, like the women in that situation right there, that shit is just straight up hell. It's like a ninth layer and shit. So, when I say ninth layer, I don't actually know what the ninth layer is. I'm just trying to say like it's very bad, you know what I'm saying? So, forgive me, Dante's Inferno fans and all that, but pretty much it's like, hold up. Oh no, we good. But yeah, pretty much it's like, bro. And speaking of India, bro, we got an Indian store right here across the street from me where I'm walking. But she's pretty much saying like, yeah, like set yourself on fire when the men come. But then I'm sitting here like, okay, yeah, that makes sense, right? ops everywhere, especially for the women. But then I'm like, hold on a second, nigga. During war, who the fuck has time, or who the fuck is on that type of time? And like, listen, man, I get horny, right? But bro, if there's a war going on and shit, like, nigga, I ain't about to be out here just trying to rape people or just have sex in general. You know what I'm saying? Like, real shit. Like, of course, if there's downtime, maybe, but it goes to show you where these people's minds are. And then also, it just goes to show you where their minds are, that they would even rape anybody in the first place. And I'm just like, okay. But yeah, back to my original point, which I was gonna say, she was pretty much talking about how, yeah, like, she was talking about like something like, oh, it's like when people are talking about us versus them, the 1% versus the 99%. I'm saying all that. I'm like, okay, yeah. But then she was like, what did she say, bro? She basically said something along the lines of like, yeah, like the women are always gonna have to, you know what I'm saying? Like they don't have any friends for real in this type of shit. I'm like, okay, sure, that's true to a certain extent though. Because I'm like, bro, I don't know what it is, but it's certain beings that you just wouldn't do that, you know what I'm saying, whatsoever. Like it's just certain things you just don't do, you know what I'm saying? And I Alexis, personally consider myself one of those beings. I've never been at war or anything like that, but bro, I'm not about to be out here raping nobody during war, nigga, just because, oh, it's a war, oh, you know what I'm saying, no one's gonna find out anyway, you know what I'm saying, like, oh, all this shit, like, whatever excuse you could think of. And it's just like, bruh, it's like, I don't know, I'm trying to figure out how you would differentiate people who would do that from people who would not do that before the conflict actually happens, you know what I'm saying? Before you actually get to the point where they could be doing that, so you could separate them. And then, you know what I'm saying, keep an eye, at the very least, keep an eye on them. At the most, just kill these niggas before they end up raping somebody. But, like, I'm just sitting there like, bro, you know what I'm saying? Like, yeah, I guess it really is just, it's not really the 99% versus the 1%. Because the 1% got agents and COINTELPRO and motherfucking double agents and fucking, like, Judases, like, literally everywhere, bro. They got these niggas in your family, in your fucking school, in your goddamn church, nigga, in your police stations. They got these niggas everywhere, just waiting, you know what I'm saying? But like, I'm trying to think, like, bro, is it like a certain amount, is it like people, like, who is like, is there just everybody's just a rapist, nigga, or is it like somebody is doing the rape and then people say, oh, well, okay, this is cool, and then, or this is okay to do, and then they do it after that? Or is it like really, or is it like, you know what I'm saying, somebody's basically training niggas from a young age, you know what I'm saying, to do this type of shit? Because I'm just like, bro, like, I'm trying to think, like, when it comes to specifically like sexual assault, like, there's a lot of like just negative things that like come from that, besides the actual act itself, that would deter you from it. Like, the girl is probably gonna be crying. The girl is probably gonna be like scared, bro. And during wartime, she's probably gonna be like disgruntled and stuff. Like, it's not gonna, like, but then it becomes, okay, like, you know what I'm saying, sex is not just about the actual, like, you know what I'm saying, pleasure. It's about the power of the situation. So I'm like, bro, is there really that many niggas that's like, and now I go back to this, I go to this Germany thing, like, I'm just thinking, like, bro, you walking through Germany, you know what I'm saying, and but this is like the French, like, doing this, or not the French, the Russians doing this after the liberation and stuff. Shit, I hope y'all didn't just see me do my nose, but I'm just thinking, like, bro, you going through Germany after all this nonsense happened, and then that's what you're doing? And then, like, they're doing this to 8-year-olds and 9-year-olds and, like, old ladies and stuff. It's just like, bruh, like, to me, bro, it just proves my theory that, bro, there's certain beings that are here specifically because they have bloodlust and because they have some sort of itch to scratch when it comes to, like, this horrible stuff. This even goes for these elites that do this stuff in a controlled environment. Like, these motherfuckers, like, they ain't human, bro. That's like the easiest way I can put it, bro. They not human. You know what I'm saying? And it's like, bro, like, sure, I don't mean that as in a metaphorically, like, you know what I'm saying? I mean that in a literal sense, like, whether it's demonic possession or whether these niggas are spawning in as demons themselves. Like, this shit is just weird to me, bro. Extremely disturbing. You know what I'm saying? So, like, yeah, man, like, I was just like, to that girl, it's like, nah, listen, it's not no 99 versus 1, bro. It's everybody versus everybody, bro. There's no side. There's teams and there's sides, but like, there are no real sides because this is the third dimension. Like, there's fucking lying and stealing and stuff like that, or there's the, you know what I'm saying, pretending and stuff like that. If we were one level above, or not one level above, if we were maybe like 2 levels above, I think that's what 5D would be, or higher. We would have things like telepathy. We would have things like mind reading. So you would have things like seeing people's aura completely unlocked. You know what I'm saying? That's another thing. Like, a lot of people is backyard nerfed, but you would have all those things where you couldn't even lie. You know what I'm saying? You couldn't even act like you was trying to help somebody and then do them dirty, because they would already know your intentions. And that's what we're trying to tap into. And the women already have this ability to a certain extent. They just don't have it like on full blast. They have like a janky, watered down version of it, bro. You know what I'm saying? What the fuck? You see what I'm saying? Like, I don't know what the fuck you like, but like, they have like a janky, watered down version of that shit. And I'm trying to think, do I ever seen that person before? I don't think so, bro. It's weird. But like, I don't know if y'all just heard that shit, bro. Some weird ass shit just happened. But like, I'm sure they're just trying to think, bro. Like, how do we like sell it? Like, it's like, bro, it's just like, how, you know what? I don't even need to think anything, bro. We just gonna do what we gotta do at the end of the day. I'm gonna do what I need to do at the end of the day. With the power, you know what I'm saying, that's bestowed upon me, you know what I'm saying? With great power comes great responsibility and all that. But like, it's just sad, bro, you know what I'm saying? That this shit has to happen. This space is basically got turned into, what's it called? Like, pay to win. It's like a pay to win hell, bro. It's like hell on pay to win mode, where if you have a certain amount of money, you can kind of buy yourself out of the conflict areas. And even then, you can't escape everything. You know what I'm saying? You can't escape everything, you know what I'm saying? Even at that point, you can't escape it all. You know what I'm saying? There's still bullshit you gotta deal with. But, you know what I'm saying? It's just like, damn. But yeah, man, that's the thing, man. Like, especially with this red pill shit. With this neo red pill type shit. Yeah, we about to go ozone, bro. Like, we about to go atmospheric, you know what I'm saying, on you motherfuckers. You know what I'm saying? Real spiel. You know what I'm saying? Real spiel, as Fulcrum would say. Because at this point in time, bro, it's just too much nonsense going on. It's just too much it's like esoteric telephone going on, bro. It's just too much lost in translation bullshit going on. You know what I'm saying? I don't know. You see what I'm saying? I knew she was gonna come back, bro. I'm like, what the fuck, nigga? Bro, I have no fucking clue what the fuck that is, bro. I literally have no fucking idea. Man, but what the fuck? I swear to God. Nah, bro. Listen, man, some things like, you know what I'm saying, this is red flags, my nigga. But for real, like back on topic, right? It's like that's one of the things you're gonna have to teach, bro. It's shit like that. Like, I guarantee you, if you taught niggas that shit from a young age, or at least, you know what I'm saying, in general, they would have a lot more respect for the you know what I'm saying, the feminine plight, nigga. Like, these niggas, like, in for feminism and all that stuff, they have, I guarantee you, a lot of people, not everybody, but a lot of people have a lot more respect for that shit, bro. Just based off of knowing that type of information, cause that's the type of shit that fucks you up, you know what I'm saying? Especially if you got empathy. That's the type of shit that fucks you up, bro. Alright, hold up. Yeah, I'm about to go into this store real quick, bro. Hold on now. I gotta make sure that these motherfuckers ain't following me and shit, bro. I was bad, man. Shout out to the whoever liked the video, but pretty much I'm saying this, bro. Some aren't cut from the same cloth, bro. We all human. That's the biggest psyop ever exist, bro. And one of the best videos I ever dropped was the top 10 modern day psyops, bro. That's probably one of my best videos, bro. That might be the best piece of content I ever released, bro. You know what I'm saying? At least at this point in time. I'm saying we also trying to drop the Intergalactic Space Opera soundtrack, but that's, you know what I'm saying? I ain't hear about that. I ain't no G Mason or nothing, bro. I'm just dead ass using that as the actual, you know what I'm saying, symbol, not no bullshit. Bullshit, you know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying? America's psyop too, bro, but hey, you ain't hear from me. You know what I'm saying? My power level is just too fucking high, bro. It's just that simple. My power level is motherfucking high now at this point. I'm live, bro. Doesn't even let me stay on the live, bro. That's how my power level is, bro. But like, yeah, genuinely though, like we just gonna keep increasing. It's gonna be like a tournament of power in real life. But it's like people all around the world. It's gonna be the real life street football World Cup. Except it's gonna be called the Neo Red Pill World Cup. Whoever has the most forbidden knowledge, bro. Whoever has the most esoteric knowledge, bro. It's gonna be a competition of knowledge and all that. And everybody's gonna have to bring their best knowledge to the table. And not only will you be able to see who is the most smartest, bro, and who is like the most godlike and shit, we also get to see, or you're also just gonna learn a bunch of stuff. You know what I'm saying? It's gonna be cool as fuck. We're gonna make learning cool and fun and lit again. You know what I'm saying? We're gonna make school lit. I'm saying niggas is gonna wanna get up to go to school, bro. Not just the fucking learners and the bookworms, bro. You did the average kids, bro. The motherfuckers that are always cutting, bro. It's just gonna be shit that make your brain spark, bro. Shit that makes your brain fucking turn up. It's gonna be like fucking being on Molly or some shit. Times fucking 500, nigga. It's gonna be that Molly meteorite that Lucky had that dude was talking about in that one clip. You're gonna be up for days just fucking pondering and applying the knowledge, bro. It's gonna be crazy. But yeah, bro, get ready for that shit. Sponsored by Schizos and Romance, nigga. You already know. And this is me, True Hybrid CEO. I'm about to sign off, you know what I'm saying? But not yet, man. I still got a few more minutes. Shit. Shice. I gotta stop cursing as well. You know what I'm saying? So shout out to Germany as well, you know what I'm saying? I'm gonna go to Germany and India. I'm also planning on going to Nigeria, and some other countries as well. Russia, Georgia, Ukraine, and a few other places as well. Italy, you know what I'm saying? I've been to Italy before already though. I'm also planning on going to France and Egypt. What else? Like a few other places too. But I just don't want to leak everything, you know what I'm saying? But India, I didn't even think of India, bro. I definitely am gonna pull up to India. You know what I'm saying? So shout out to this dude, fuck. Shin Hung Shu Sasha. Shouts out to him. I hope he joins again, bro. You know what I'm saying? But yeah, shouts out to him, bro. If you were still in the chat, I'd make you a mod, bro. If you're still in the chat, I'll make you a mod. But as you can see, niggas is coughing. I'm about to go into the quarantine, bro. Yeah, I usually don't stay live over here, but I'm saying. Oh, we in a secret location right now, bro. I don't know about this. I'm saying I don't know about this. Be who you're made to be. But yeah, bro, I think I'm about to end it though, cause I'm saying I can't really stay live in here. There's a lot of people sleeping and shit. So peace out, y'all, bro. I'll see y'all tomorrow.